Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to the series, How to Use Harmless. This is video 5, and today we're talking about the amp section over here in the top right. So let's load up a default patch and set our frequency cutoff and turn off our envelope amount. Bring this down a little bit here. So as you notice, it defaults with this vel on. So basically how hard you hit your keyboard is going to determine how loud this patch is going to be. So you can keep it on or off, totally up to you. Moving to the right, we have our core pitch up 24 semitones or 2 octave and down 2 octaves or minus 24 semitones. Now this detune slider here is a little bit different, kind of what I was talking about earlier. The interesting part is it actually only detunes the harmonics, leaving the fundamental unchanged. So listen to this. So we can see here our fundamental doesn't move while all the other ones do. And we can see it also in the EQ. So very interesting. Next up, we have this grid, which is kind of similar to this detune, where it detunes our harmonics, but it has a very certain way it does that. So take a look at this. And what's interesting is sometimes it goes up and then sometimes it goes down. So it's almost like a certain set of harmonics is getting pitched up and down while the other ones are doing the inverse, and the fundamental seems like it kind of changes up here as well, or the multiplication of the fundamental. A very cool knob because you can combine this with the phase all the way to the left and the grit kind of wherever you want to put it, and kind of make almost a metallic-y sound. You can maybe use it for bells with a really fast pluck and some reverb, but generally those two knobs I find kind of work together. They have synergy, as they say. So moving on here, we have our vibrato. Which kind of just modulates the pitch there. Let's go back to a default here, bring this up and turn this off. Bring that down. Next up we have the LFO here, which is kind of cool because let's say we have some vibrato here. So we're modulating the pitch very rapidly with the vibrato, but also modulating the whole thing with the LFO, which is down here. So very interesting. A lot of cool knobs you can play with. Next up, we have the pitch. So we have the portamento, so basically sliding or gliding in between notes. And this time knob controls how far or how long it takes for that to happen. Then you got legato, which is basically a monophonic version of that. Then you also got the velocity here as well. So anywhere where the velocity, where you see this vel button, is basically the velocity is going to trigger that parameter, or trigger that parameter, Jesus. So that's basically this amp section in a nutshell. Hopefully you learned something, and we'll see you in the next video.